So this episode of Danganronpa. First off, before I get into this review, I did review last week's episode because I'm considering that's actually technically filler because it wasn't connected. Although Nagisa was connected to the main plot, the story of that last week's episode wasn't. So on top of that, it was these past two episodes have been released a little bit later than usual. I don't know why that is, but that's the reason for this review being a little bit later than usual as well. But because it was a Kirigiri filled episode, there was no way in hell I was going to skip over this episode and not do a review. So let's start with the beginning. Basically, we get to learn more about Kisakura and his connection, and we get a flashback, and I'm assuming that's with Kirigiri's mother, because he does mention Kyoko, which there's an explosion. They put up a front, or trying to, against the remnants of despair. He avoids the explosion. Not so lucky because there's nothing but a helmet left. And we start off with the episode with, I guess, trying to get out with Kirigiri. That being said, Monokuta shows up, and I'm not really sure, but I think he's got an upgrade with his katana. Before it was just regular, but I don't know. He patched the eye, and now he's got a power up or some shit. It was glowing as well. So I get. I only thought I worked with Zoro for One Piece, but I guess not. So anyway, Gekahara shows up now because she's a robot. She can tank most of the hits, not everything. She gets her head sliced off. She puts it right back on. She puts the defense. But this is what confused me, because Gekahara obviously is controlling it, and I'm assuming the one that's controlling is trying to make it happen, has a connection with Monokuma. But she allows Naegi and Asahina to escape, which is another plot twist. Obviously, we're going to get a reunion pretty soon, especially with Togami trying to get into the building, trying to get into the entrance. That was a gag throughout most of this episode. But this episode is basically explaining Kirigiri what she's power. Now, the whole thing about Haruka being the main suspect, not to say like I told you so, but I said previous episodes ago that there was something up, and I was right on that. But the reason was, I think she deducted that forbidden action prevented everybody else from escaping and therefore completing the game. So that makes a lot of sense. She's still going to go down as one of the most hated characters in this arc, in my opinion. But especially with she was in this episode, like a complete puppet trying to control Sakakura. He stood up. Now, I think Sakakura, we didn't really get to see much of him up until now. Much like the chairman, he didn't really do much until that confrontation with Monokuta. Same here with Kisakura. He lays the trap even before Sakakura makes it into the room, so that was quick thinking. He triggers off the trap. I think it's like a spike pierces him straight through the shoulder. Obviously, and then here's the thing: Ruruka, in order to prevent Kirigiri from being what's really going down, she tries to pull up a trapdoor, and this is where Kisakura kind of like sacrifices his life to. I'm assuming he's dead because he falls into the pit and he was fucked up to begin with. So which makes sense because obviously he let Kirigiri's mother die, so obviously he wants to protect Kirigiri in his own way, and which he did. Obviously, and the whole thing about that is Kirigiri could have been a little bit depressed by that, but no, she rolled on and she deducted the Ruruka's forbidden action. And the thing is, and this is why it's episodes like this is display why I think Kirigiri is the best character of the show, because she used the forbidden action of Ruruka and the deduction as a way of not only bringing that one down, but using that to divert the attention away from Sakakura and Ruruka, so Kirigiri can make a break for it. So it's pretty smart. And it just goes to show you don't have to be as OP as Monokuta or Demonic to like get the job done. You just have to know what the fuck you're doing. And she does come across as a little bit cold, especially when she said I don't know why he did what he did, but now's not the time to figure that out because I'm a detective. So she pulls off the jacket and she looks like she's about to get down to business, like she's ready to put in this shit. We're gonna get a reunion. So many building. However, the trap's been set off. The building looks like it's about to lower and get and crumble. So I don't know what's gonna happen next. Plus, you have the remnants of despair, probably gonna make a move at some point. And Monokuta, we don't know what's. I'm assuming he's gonna get past Gekahara because that's just nothing but a robot at this point, being controlled by the real Gekahara. That's the whole thing too. Last week I was kind of confused, even though it's technically filler. It's the whole thing kind of threw me off a little bit, especially when Gekahara like pulled. It literally just stopped and said, "You know what? I'm done. I'm bored. I'm going away. I'm bored." She took off. She went into space, and that was it. So after all that shit, now that was obviously the real body, or the fake in this case, but that still confused me a little bit. Last week, then get into the character development, but now you said Nagi's sister, who actually we get a moment in this episode to the beginning where Nagi's basically saying to her sister, "Oh, you kind of matured a little bit, so that's cool." We haven't seen Nagi do it a whole lot in this arc, which I'm hoping that will change drastically, especially when now he knows that someone he knows will actually die and he'll be the one that caused it. So, well, obviously that's not going to happen just yet. So, but this is why Kirigiri actually is the perfect balance, because she doesn't kill, but she knows how to take the job done. And she knows, but she's smart. Nagi's smart. He doesn't have the resolve to take people down. You just have to. He tries to save everybody, which you know the right to do, especially when you think that way. It doesn't always plan that way, and especially with a guy like Monokuta, it seemed to me like I've said this before, but Monokuta coming the prime aspect of the despair, and obviously Nagi is going to become hope, even though I get the feeling, despite trolls, we've had two of them already. I think they're not going to be pissed off, but I think it's going to happen. She's going to end up dying by the end. I hope I'm wrong, I really do. But the way it's been, props to Kiryu doing what she does best in this episode, and Kisakura, who pretty much protect Kiryu, which is cool. Obviously, character development for him as well. Sakakura says he's done with this shit. So I don't know if he's going to go up to Monokuta, try and stop him or whatnot, but he said he's done with this game. So, and that's the thing too about Ruruka, and that the sweet she was so fond of somebody else eating. Obviously, that's a drug candy that makes you do a lot of crazy shit. So, and after watching One Piece, after watching this episode, it's that sweet very lethal and it can make people psychotic, because she tried to feed it her Sakakura. He went ballistic, and it didn't last long. But yeah, that could be a problem, and especially if Ruruka is going to do some shit after this, because if her forbidden action really is to prevent people from leaving, then what's she going to do next? So I really enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm pretty sure I would like to see a confrontation between Tagami and Munakata. I think that'd be epic as hell. In terms of physical. In terms of fighting skill, I think Munakata obviously got it down, but who knows? It's Danganronpa, so maybe we can be trolled about that. So I can't wait to see what happens next. That's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't for more Danganronpa.